Alright, gamers, it is MSQ time. How many tomes did I get from that? 170. I can't even buy an accessory. Ugh. I should spend my hunts. What should I spend my sacks of nuts on? Maybe I'll get the wings. I was tempted to get materia, but I'm really not worried about materia. Thou wouldst bid me speak. Folly. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar. Only watch and wait and end. But one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. AbanΔon, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, and I shall remain. I don't even know. I guess AbanΔon is up to the area to the north of us. I love the sage outfit on Salix a lot. I know I'm being very aggressive. I love the sage outfit a lot. I literally think I'm gonna keep this on my stage the entire time. Once I get white mage to 90, I'll probably give the tombstone gear to my white mage. I'm gonna get the tombstone gear eventually. It's just gonna end up as glam. It's just gonna be glam for me because I'm pretty sure the 90 white mage outfit on guys doesn't look that impressive versus the sage outfit. I'm just looking around for the scions. That's what I'm running around for right now. I should be doing fates also because I want to get the writing map. I should go do this fate since it's already in the beginning. Hopefully I can make it in time. I'm surprised they made the music like this. I wish they made it like the Tempest where the music does like the overworld music keeps going. I think this is when you're supposed to use Paradox. Yes. Look at me doing my we failed. I got gemstones for that though. But yeah, we failed. Bye. I didn't even realize that this fate was almost out of time. I'm gonna get rid of shout chat. They're not even doing anything spoilery. They're just being annoying. They're just being very, very annoying. A visitor not of this star, could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguish life's evil flame. Oh, how we could adore thee, alas. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march unto oblivion. If thou art not come to hasten our demise, I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. All these dragons are so broken. Like, not, not like literally broken like a toy. I just mean like they're absolute just souls. They're broken. Beyond that distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We are proud and noble race, strength embodied, we knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver, no bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat, never had we known such a shame. Stilled now are the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened by ignominy. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. Oh my god, this has to be Midgard Somer's star. Moran, this has to be. I feel so bad. Search for the source of the dragon's woes in AbanΔon. I'm gonna switch over to Gunbreaker also. I know this is very dangerous because my Gunbreaker is only level 80, but I want the map EXP for my Gunbreaker. Hopefully I don't freaking die. Thank you for the EXP. It's only 26,000, but you know what? It's 26,000 I didn't have before on my Gunbreaker. You discover yet a new location. Approximately 460. Where are the ether? I guess there aren't any ether currents around here because I think it says something even more ridiculous. It said like 700 over here. It says 400 over here. I assume it must be like over here then. They didn't put any ether currents in this whole beginning area. Omnol. What is Omnol? Hello, Astidian? What is this place? Is that an egg? They led you here as well, didn't they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground. Or was. I've seen similar on Aetheris. Midgard Somer's kind must have once lived and thrived in a place like this. Vitra said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This is the fate of those who remained. Oh my god! This is literally... They talked about this in the Omega raids. This has to be... The stench of these eggs is as fierce as any weapon. Would that there were winds to carry it away. Oh. A shattered dragon egg. Inside the shattered egg, you find the remnants of an unborn dragon. Oh my god! The gelatinous, half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggests it failed to emerge. Ew! Oh, these poor baby dragons. A murky liquid is pooled inside this eggshell. The noxious photor is indicative of contamination. Ew, it's like squishy in the ground. You can hear the ground squishy. Gingerly lifting a large egg from the vicious mire, you peer inside and see a formless mass. Your stomach turns as you return the egg to its... Ew! The egg appears to have been broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragonette within succeeded hatching. What's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. If the dragonette was indeed hatched, there's no sign of it here, or its sire. We should look for them. I think they're dead. Who knows how long that... And then there's an egg here that just didn't even hatch at all. Ew, the ground has these squishy noises. Ew, 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 and double ew. Ugh. I could not stand the, like, sounds like that or thinking about, like, gross, rotten anything. Ugh. I'm going to get myself killed by these level 89 enemies. I just wanted the map EXP. Leave me alone. Do not perceive me. Stellar Wyvern. All these things have stellar names on them. I guess it makes sense since we're literally in the sea of stars. Search for the dragonette near Omnol. I'm afraid this dragonette isn't even... Ah! Isn't even alive anymore. There's a giant dragon ghost here. You discover yet another new location. All right. Oh, we're at the end of the island. How do we keep going? You're under attack by a malformed dragon. God, I do no damage even with job quest gear. Don't kill me. There we go. We lived. It seems Paradox takes over both my Fire 1 and Blizzard 1 buttons, which is rather interesting. Alright, this is the last quest I guess I'm going to be accepting on my sage. This is going to push my sage to level 90. The boisterous howling hath been quieted, by thy hand, I presume. Everything all right? I thought I heard a dragon or something resembling one. Ah, I see what's happened here. Was that your child? The thing we attacked? Perhaps some eggs within Omnol are indeed mine. In life within one did quicken. The beast thou hast slain may be one of my... Did we just kill their child? Yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Oh, that poor child. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure, a testament to our shame. Explain. They descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. 'Twas a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. The survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild, a futile effort. In purest soil replete with ether did we once cultivate our nesting grounds. But wait, what? No. What did they say? In purest soil replete with ether did we once cultivate our nesting grounds, but our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such devastation were fated to rot. What few survived to hatch emerge as abominations. We have no new progeny. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. That there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers, and the arrival of dragons inflicted contests for supremacy. When the fires faded, all wars lost and won. They too were reduced to ash and waste. Oh no, I guess Medion must have told them. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or be conquered. A vicious cycle we now chose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. Wait now in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still as stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there is another star. I think they're just done. I think these people are just done. And with that, my sage is level 90. Da 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 da. Numa. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright. Well, if this quest is still level 89, I guess I don't really care anymore. It's only 500k EXP. Yeah, it's still level 89. A Test of Wيll. Yeah, I'm gonna miss out on 500k EXP, but do I care? Nah. The bereaved dragon has fallen silent, leaving Astinian to sigh with frustration. They only want to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed, a pain I understand, and wish that I did not. What fools we were. But now isn't a time for such thoughts. The others will want to hear what we learned. Come. Do 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 do. Oh god, everyone's here. Hello. Did your exploration prove useful? What did he say? Oh, converse with any dragons. I thought he said organs. I was like, oh my god. Good to see you back in one piece. The more I see of this place, the more bewildering it becomes. We would hear what dragons had to share with you, even if there was no different from what they told Urianger, it would have value. I chanced to gain audience with several dragons ere we returned, though I expect their tales to be much the same as you heard. With luck, they'll have learned something to help us devise a plan of action. Oh, there's a side quest here! Were you able to establish any meaningful contact with the dragons? I'm going to be trying to do the side quests that give gear here in a second. I see they wish to escape from what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, Salix, Estinian. As for our part, I believe we are more acutely aware of our confines than before. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island to see if there might be a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was nothing to be found. There's no small amount of debris floating about. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere? How are we supposed to get off this island, then? I considered that, so I tried throwing a stone onto a potential platform to judge its integrity, but it never reached its mark. As it crossed an invisible threshold just beyond the boundaries of the island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall on my feet. I would not be too quick to presume that what we see outside the space is as it disappears. Which is why I returned to the Ragnarok and asked the Lopers to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surrounding area. Until we know more, I think it too risky to attempt flying to another island. What Medion told us before, that emotions dictate reality here, might be the key, but I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest a bridge to lead us to safety. So what you're saying is we've no way forward. At present, if it is indeed emotion that governs this island, perhaps it's not Medion's, but the dragons that hold us here. They tire of conflict. They have chosen a path of oblivion to escape it, or rather, they have chosen no path at all, meaning there is no way for the dragons or anyone here on this island to advance. A sound theory, disheartening though it may be. If that's the case, what recourse do we have? They are not like to be persuaded to help us. Their reasoning is built on a history of turmoil and strife, without irrefutable proof that the future is not as bleak as they believe it to be. Mayhap persuasion is not the answer. Meteon meant to unmake us and then and there on the Ragnarok. She would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded that it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again in the like manner by overpowering the prevailing emotions. It was Ultima Thule's architect, Meteon herself, against whom Thancred did pit himself in a clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them, as such, I did chance to encounter a dragon possessed for despair far more potent than most. Potent enough, mayhap, to dictate the course for the others, and thus their domain to follow. He spoke out few words carefully chosen, their tone and timbre alone threatening to rend my heart in twain. Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island upon which we stand. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric availed me not against his calcifying heart. Mayhap one of you will fare better. To one dragon? How are we supposed to convince this? Then I shall guide thee. I'll end, they call him. In the dragon tongue. Thou will find him nearby, eyes fixed on the water. That's really funny that end is in his name. Well, what do we have to lose? Let's get going. Cannot believe they took Thancred out of all these cutscenes. Goodbye. I mean, he's here with us, but you know, like not here, you know. Oh, excuse me. I'm the worst. I'm always tired. What do you have to say, Estinian? I wonder if he... Why was he so hesitant there? Anyway, hello! Do any of y'all have accessory coffers? If y'all have armor coffers, I won't be taking those, but I'll take accessories. I am item level 550, but also I am item level 550. He dead here? No, that's food. I was hoping one of y'all would have... Oh, there's a fade over here too. Maybe I can get to it in time. Yeah, somebody already popped it. I should not be using the Ozma mount. Well, alive, maybe? Though their elder kin would not live them to see. The few dragonettes remain unmarred by mechanical malevolence. Would rather take a different view on their own premature demise? And beg assistance in staving it off. Dragons who are still alive. Where's Xenoglossy? Oh wait, we're done. I got gold. Hooray! Black Mage's gauge is so horrifying at this level. Look at this thing. Look at this mess over here. Look at this. There's too much going on here. How am I supposed to explain to somebody like Jeff, for example, what the heck all this? Well, no, Jeff knows what most of this is now by now. But yeah, this thing. Oh, there's yet another fate. Let me get over there. Fates, and I only need to do 4 more after this, and then I can get the writing map. Hello, I have arrived. You may now proceed with the DPSing. I am going to demon die. I am literally going to perish. No, no, you'll never take me alive. You use the EX weapon? I feel like it would look so good. I don't want to die. No, you can't kill me. You can't kill me. Bam. My chocobo is literally keeping me alive. Level 71 is Blue Spirit. I guess Blue Spirit gear does look cool. I am going to actually, please get him, Reaper, please. Okay, we're good. We won. Hooray. So how many fates does that put me at now? Is it 2, right? I'm at 2. I'm capped out on gemstone. 81 sage. Congrats. Yeah, I'm on 2 out of 6 for Ultimate Fuel. Not bad, not bad.
He remaineth as he
His
was
voice
when I
acted,
first
thank
approached,
God.
entombed in melancholy.
Fates are totally worth grinding. I grinded all the Shadowbringers ones in a week.
I'll handle this.
For Endwalker, I'll probably do the same. Oh, the music. Very Asgardian. Alright, Estinian, what you gonna do?
So, waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Oh my. This is such a, I've heard dragon language before, and this just sounds so harsh. The vaults! Yeah, very interesting that they chose the vaults for this music. I'm 100% sure your shaders are making it look darker than it actually is. Oh, I literally thought it was so weird how dark it was in here. It probably is my shaders. I can fix this. Maybe. We're gonna mess with this after this cutscene. I think I know exactly what shader I need to do to fix this. But yeah,
has found a new beginning on our star.
I was complaining about how dark it was in here, and I guess it makes sense. It's my shaders.
Bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies. Their song heard by all. The blood. Oh no, the student didn't shower. What? Obsidian still didn't shower. Smells blood. They suffered much and repaid their suffering in kind.
The Dragon Song War. Oh my god. Also, again, I don't know how to feel about this dragon voice. Like, they're sort of speaking like dragon language, right? But it sounds so wrong.
Had
Maybe
your
it's because they're
brethren made the
ghosts.
self-same choice, my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must
No,
be willing
heaven's
to confront
ward.
it, to stare into the face of your foe and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and
Oh,
tragedy.
heaven's ward.
This lesson,
Oh,
dear
I
friend
miss heaven's
taught
ward
me at
again.
the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you
Are
stop
we going
us.
to kill this dragon? A bird. Huh?
Estinian!
Stay back.
No, not you too. No. But yeah, a bird. Why?
The emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
You better come back at the end of this. You and Thancred and whoever goes after.
No! Not Estinian too!
We still have the Crystal of Azem sitting in our lovely little pocket. But I think he forged the next path for us, didn't he? The way through.
There's a wind. He's opened the way for us.
Are we not gonna wait?
Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
Oh.
Oh, Alphino. Come.
Oh, it makes
Let
me
us
so sad
follow
to
the
see
wind.
Alfino like this.
It will not lead us astray. He would not.
I'm trying to think what we'll be even using the Crystal of Azem on. I'm not worried for them too much. But I'm still trying to think what we're going to end up using that crystal for. One of the last things Hydaelyn gave us. I tabbed out on my... I couldn't move for a second. I was like, sure, tabbed out. Are we to go then? I'm probably going to switch to Gunbreaker when we get over there so I can give the map experience. Oh, a sightseeing log! Don't mind if I do. How am I doing on this thing? Oh, 40. We're missing 4 more entries and then I'll be done forever with the sightseeing log. Alice? If I had known this place would claim Estinian too, no. No, it's what had to be done. Must this always be the price paid for safe passage? It's so dark on your end. Okay, I have a plan. Let me do something. I have something. Okay, let's start with this. Before I mess with anything, let's try the gamma correction. Let me set it to like 50. Is that a little bit better? To me, it's slightly better. It looks a little bit better. As by the beating of mighty wings doth wind blow, where dragons may again touch the sky, and he, the shade bore all shall bore free. Oh. Let me keep boosting up this. Where is it? Character lighting, I'm gonna boost up even more to 100 in here. And then gamma mode, we'll boost it up to like 69. There. At least now it's not completely dark in here. Ugh. The wind has swayed the fog that covered this land, and the air, it no longer feels quite so stifling. Oh, Alfino. Look there, the wind. This is Estinian's doing, I'm sure of it. We would ride its flow and see it where it leads. Oh, this is like the diadem. This has to be like the diadem. Let me in. Whee! Rin Kumiko! What a surprise! Hello. Oh wait, I like the weapon. Okay, let me switch over to Sage. We are waiting for the others. Oh, this looks so much better with the contrast settings changed, or the gamma settings. He did it. He found a way forward for us. Of land, can you hear? The dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war, yet Estinian knew them better than most. He was a man of honor and a dear friend, willing to fight to the very end for what he believed was right. And he's still fighting, Alfino, just like Thancred. Their sacrifices are why we can survive here, why we still have a chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair, and we mustn't either. Alice is right. We must press on for their sake. Da-da! Level 89. Alfino has regained his composure and is ready to proceed. As Alice and Istola said, we must continue. Notice the change in our surroundings. Perhaps this is the memory of an altogether different world. It would be prudent to learn more of it then. Tread carefully lest we lose our footing in this tread. And everyone is gone. Hello, I love the glam as usual. Reaper. I thought it was warrior. I may be a cat, but... Wait, is this the extreme weapon? Let me see. It's Crystal. War Scythe of the Divine Light. Moon Ward gear. Very, very good. Roads paved. What does this mean? The symbol In case you're wondering what the two line symbols possibly mean, in programming, they mean an or, roads paved, or sacrifice is, the name they're trying to say here. Now, but why would they use a programming language in here? Why? Like, unless if you were a programmer, you wouldn't know. But yeah, that's what the double bar means in the name. If you're worried about my vision, you needn't be. I can still see quite well. You can see like a normal person again in here, which is so weird. Another seemingly barren world for... Well, I guess it also helps her because literally if Yustola couldn't like flat out see here just like the rest of us, she would just be helpless out here. She wouldn't be able to do anything because I think there's no ether to be found out here. Another seemingly barren world for a mercy. The air is nowhere near as stale, but still quite dry. And the wind and the sand will no doubt prove bothersome in due time. If not for the light emitted by these glyphs, I might as well overlook this monolith. Sand everywhere. Well, if not for the violet crystal embedded in its surface, it would appear to be of ordinary stone, a curious script that has been etched upon them. Alas, it is not a language of which I'm familiar. I cannot say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserved their knowledge and song and eschew the written word entirely. So I assume this is the work of another race. One we have yet to encounter. Meteon claimed the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life we find here, like it as not, doth wend its way towards a similar end. Fascinating as the script is, we will glean not from we cannot decipher. Do you suppose that it's over there? Oh my god! Look at that horrifying thing! Is that an A rank? I'm not sure. It's hard to make out from this distance, but its surface seems to bear the same crystals as this monument. Meaning there's a chance we may find whoever built them both. We should go and have a look. There should also be 5 ether currents on this. Oh, I thought that was an A rank. 76 yalms north. We might as well go get it if it's 76 yalms. I'm gonna switch to Gunbreaker also because I think we're gonna be pushing to EXP. Hopefully I don't freaking die. 55 yalms west. Hello? Where is it though? I should be able to see it. Oh, it's right there. Duh. Where? Hello? Hello? Am I riding Pillion? Am I not? That is okay if not. Oh, we're going somewhere. Maybe? Set me free! Cannot execute compass if you're the one passenger. I am trapped! Oh, hello! All the way up here? Thank you! $3,362 yalms northwest. Sure. Hello. Ride Pillion. Not in range. Ride Pillion. Give me that sweet map EXP. Oh, is there one at the center of this? Oh, it's at the edge of the map. Oh, all the way out here. Thank you. I cannot believe they're all like right next to each other. They were all jam-packed onto this island. Hello. my MSQ spot. I don't even know if I should go to it now or just go for the ether current. There might be another one just literally right over here. You discover a new location. Hello. We're... Right, Pillion, hello. You know, at this point, I don't think anyone should be surprised, because I think I've done this literally even in Stormblood and Shadowbringers, where I just get taxied. Thank you, Emmy. These look like Final Fantasy 13. Oh no, they don't. I thought they were Final Fantasy 13. What the heck are these things? Aya is their name. Oh my god, we already have so many. We're already halfway done with the green ones in Ultima Thule. Can you take me back to this spot if there aren't... Okay, that should be an out. Okay, good. I'm going to post here. There. This is where I'm supposed to go. Whee! I'll come back for this Aetherite eventually. I'm sure Story will take me over here. Thank you, Emmy. Whee! Oh wait, there's a wait, there's a sightseeing log! Ah! I can go get it in a second. I saw it. Thank you, Emmy. Farewell. For now, of course. What are y'all? You look kind of adorable, actually. Hi, travelers. This is the most unexpected occurrence. Hello. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me. I had forgotten. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting with those whom one is unacquainted. Hello? It's Ted! When the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention, Aya, I believe, was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you are welcome to use the appellation. As for nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kopkud. Kofkud? Yes, Kofkud of the Aya. We have encountered beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we are having this conversation via the medium of ether, or dynamis, as the space is suffused with vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. They're communicating just like Medion would. I gather your response to my presence positive then. That is well, for there is something I wish to ask of you. Like yourselves, we Aya are ether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that your bodies are of comparable biological composition to those we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding your subjective perception of the five senses. In total, I have prepared 198,712,180,827 questions. That's too many. That's rather a lot, isn't it? My apologies. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered the need for flesh and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate, but we have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people, which may be comprised of our ability to interact with our physical environment. And the reason you need to regain corporeal forms? Why? To bring an end to our existence, of course. They too want to end. Though need is perhaps too strong of a word. It would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves through the use of etheric exsanguinators, but such a death seems inadequate. The traditionalists among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, an experience found only within bodies of flesh. How horrifying! We should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our ability. Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Ew, I hate that they get rid of their heads like that. Ew. Very well. To ensure efficacious exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of the Aya, where we traditionalists prepare for our demise. I presume you consent to answer questions as indicative of tacit approval of our plans, in which your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of the Aya wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies of flesh can be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. Yeah, I think I saw one of your friends out there. That went rather smoothly. Even so, we mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Though I fail to see why a civilization so seemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they have created. At any rate, we will find no answers dallying here. Let us be on our way. Such sinister music. Alright, I'm switching over to, not Black Mage, to Gunbreaker. You had a Grand Company issue? You needed to do more command missions? What was the issue? I don't think I ever heard it. Maybe I forgot about it. Maybe I completely forgot about it, which honestly, knowing me, I could believe that I just literally blanked out on it. Is this near? Hello? Goodbye. I'm not messing with you. Yeah, we are not messing with the, what are they called in near? Shadows? Yeah, we're not messing with those things. Goodbye. They're not, are they called shadows in near? Shades. Oh, thank you. Goodbye. We're not messing with y'all. It took me a while to notice them. Ooh, there's a fate down here. Should I go work on it? Don't look at me. Actually, no, I should get the etherite. You can't buy the minion box. Oh, yeah. I think I talked about that with somebody. I forget who. Might have been you. But I swear, I remember talking about this with somebody where I was like... I think it was Allie. I think Allie never did squadron stuff. She wanted to do the gacha also with the Grand Company, but then I was like, oh, Allie has a room in the FC house. She should be able to do it. Well, there's a fade over here, by the way. And then Rascal had to remind me that you have to be captain to be able to get the gacha boxes. I'm so surprised that they haven't worked on Grand Company stuff, like, because according to Rascal, there's code in the game to like, there's code in the game to be able to do the higher ranks, but like they just never really went through with it. No, I'm pretty sure it was Allie, because I had this conversation with Rascal, and I was like, when could I had this conversation with Rascal? Yeah, I'm not gonna make it to that fade in time. We're gonna go over and work on this fade instead. What the heck is these? They're horrifying. Oh, I should get my chocobo out. I'm going to perish. Oh, well, it's a paladin. As long as they're stance, they should be okay. I wish there was an AoE version of Paradox. Hello? Target is not in line of sight. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't know what command missions I did, honestly, for them. I think I did the easiest ones. Except there's one I think I skipped because I was like, I don't feel like doing it with my squadron because it's too obnoxious. I think the last dungeon I did was Pharaoh's Sirius on my squadron. I think that ended up being okay on them. I think. No, I think it was Stone Vigil was the last dungeon I did with my squadron before I was done. Stone Vigil is very reasonable to do with squadrons. The Forlorn Maiden? Oh no. Where is she? Ma'am? Ma'am. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Get her. Oh, we got her. Hooray. The Forlorn Maiden dissipates. But yeah, Paradox is so awkward when you're doing AoE. Like, very awkward. Alright, are we done here? Thanks for the EXP, dudes. Alright, so that is 3 out of 6 fates done. Oh my god, get these shades away from me. I could go do that one. It's okay, I only need to... Maybe I will go do that one. No one look at me. I'm not even gonna get EXP for that though, so I'm not too pressed. Grahatia? The more violet colored crystals. I cannot place my finger on it, but there's something unsettling about them. The Isle of Dragons has shrouded in the silence of dead, yet the stillness here does suggest they are by and large merely sleeping. They said there would be others, but I don't know what I was expecting. Something tells me they have very different definitions of the word abode. I'm not surprised. Their concept of the village is so different from ours, and yet... Hello. Welcome to our abode. Most of our compeers you will find remain idle in their domiciles, though your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. Speaking, of course, of the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures here. Oh! You see, they may remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? Oh, an astute question. Understandable, given your finite nature. We've no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. If, in our idleness, we are struck by sudden inspiration, we are to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was to present you for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. But while the others not currently in a motile state, rest assured they would not object were you to disturb their respite. You need only cast your thoughts towards one of their crystalline domiciles to communicate. This thing is so horrifying. I don't know how to describe it. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in a Final Fantasy game before. Yeah, this is very final area. Like, this is literally what a final area in a Final Fantasy game is supposed to look like. Roads paved or sacrifice. Should I go do this fate? Nah. I'll only do fates if they're like on the same island as me. You cast your thoughts towards the crystalline domicile, but there is no presence. Alfino? I suppose there is logic of creatures comprised of spiritual energy who utilizing crystals as living spaces, but nevertheless, surprising to see. I'm surprised I don't see anyone else around here besides Alfino. Hello? Cleaning service. You wish to speak. Very well, pray a moment if you would. Oh. Are we waking them up? Oh, there's a fade over here. Hello. What did I just say? Just be patience is a virtue. I don't see anyone. I also am trying to look for like Alice and Distola and Graha. Oh, there she is. Oh, water. Distola, huh? It is not strange they lack passion to research. Is it not strange that they lack passion to research that which they desire above all else? We are fortunate that Aya residing in this crystal will shed light on this contradiction. I have arrived. Are we fighting Shades? We're playing Nier. Holy cow, we are literally playing Nier. Oh my god. Yoko Taro is probably looking at this like, this looks a little familiar. Several consciousness that have tried and failed to regain a suitable corporeal form are showing remarkable persistence in becoming their best selves, regardless of whose self is currently ensconced in their flesh of choice. That isn't quite how the Shades worked in Nier, but still, it's horrifying. Hello, Ren Kumiko. I'm trying to fight one enemy at a time because I don't want to die. Thank you for the arcane circle. What if you were a black mage and I was a reaper? And I saw you summon a void sense. I guess I would be very horrified, wouldn't I? If we followed the black mage lore. Hello? Did I not use mana bonds? Don't kill my chocobo. I have no need for an imperfect form. Oh no, I messed up my own rotation. Unique, you buffoon. Hello? Can I cast fire? Flare. Flare. I stole aggro. We kill. Are we not almost done here? Oh, whoopsie. I didn't mean to cast Fire 3. I meant to cast Fire 4. I have no need for an imperfect form. They're called Luminion, like the Pokemon, but I don't know. I would have called. What if they were called Fallen Shades? If they were called Fallen Shades, it would just flat out be a Nier reference. Are we not done here? I don't know. We have to kill this guy. All right. Thank you. Da 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 da. No EXP. No EXP for me. It's fine. All right, where are we? We're still talking to these things, right? Why seek our end, you ask? If you wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment, I must remember. What form did I take when I last emerged? I think the only one I haven't found is Graha and Alice. I don't know where they are. Oh, it's boating. Oh wait, I found Urian J in Graha. Wow, I forgot about Urian J. Unique, you silly. Despite my best efforts, mine overtours have elicited no response from this crystal, but I can assume that its resident sleeps most soundly, or so I do hope. Show me the healing. Oh, it is literally Rydia's outfit. What? They didn't even bother trying to make Rosa's version for the healer top? That's so... Wow. They really said no Rosa, right? If I heard correctly, the Aya within this crystal says it will emerge from within shortly. Do you suppose they all appear as Kafkud does? Radiant Alpha, but with Rosa colors? Yeah. They really are following the rules that all casting tops and healing tops have to look just like each other, but different colors. They really could have just taken the time to make a Rosa version. But no, Tombstone gear be like that. Like, it's Rosa colors, but you know what I mean. Your inquiry sealed. Stretch, gamers, stretch. Oh, I think I hurt my arm from stretching. I see. If they fail to answer, then it's likely their minds have been unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not but concentrated ether now. Oh my god. Worry not, there are no others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But more importantly, you said some few did answer your request for an audience. Yes, I imagine they will be with us ere long. Level 89. Flesh Abandoned, I think. Flesh Abandoned Delta. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few Aya have awakened. Ah, there they are. May I introduce you to Lalak, Dudik, and Naneg? Nanig? Nanig? I don't know. I'll just say Nanag. Nanag. It has been too long, Kafkud. I dare say Seder 4 has been since completed as something. Indeed, until the travelers brought it to my attention, I hadn't noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers. Ah, of course, of course. The ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporeal forms. The truth of the matter is plain to see as the neighboring systems, but my single account would fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus, I bid them to awaken you. Am I the only one who struggles to tell who is speaking? Nay, thou art not. In the absence of corporeal forms and the divergence they afford, mayhap such similarity in voice is unavoidable. By the way, Kafkud, have you already discovered the requisite custom for the travelers? That which one is expected to do when receiving guests, a matter of proper form. Oh no, there's why? Why do you do this? You're like a heartless. Ah yes, how long has it been? It had completely escaped my mind and still does. What was it again? I still can't seem to remember. No, stop stretching. Oh, it's so scary looking. Neither do I. Pity, I was hoping you would. Perhaps we can search for the archives for the answer. Come now, Nineg. The archives have long since been frozen, lest we subject ourselves to further dolor. Surely you could recall that much. Ah, of course, food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh, such as they, must regularly replenish their ether. By contributing to the replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. Well, at least they don't... That's right, that's right. We duly invite you to join us in a communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason to decline. Excellent. If you would care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest ether. Da, 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 da. Oh. There's a fate. It's already almost done though. How much ether would be adequate for your kind, I wonder? As I recall, there is a fine line between optimal satisfaction and Violent sickness. Throughout the universe, but few races have completely shed their flesh as we have. As a result, we seldom receive visitors from other systems. Extreme differences can inhabit meaningful interaction, you see, and none more so than which affect communication. Most entities, for example, cannot even comprehend our words. You are rare indeed in your ability to do so. You avail yourselves of dynamis. Yes, it is an impressive application, even if it is ultimately pointless like all the rest. They know what dynamis is. To think that I had forgotten what had become of the archives. How much has my essence deteriorated since I last was awake? Not that I am averse to having my mind fade away in this manner. It isn't so unlike the natural degradation of one's flesh. How delightful. That's horrifying. We were told to stand wherever we like. This strikes me as a mess of a meal, but more of a ritual. Why are we standing here? Judging by the construction of this facility, we seem to air directly draw from the ether. Ether, they said, but I can't help but feel a bit nervous. I cannot but feel a rush of excitement when I see your pliable yet sturdy form. I almost have the resist urge to open you up and see how it all works. Ew! Now, be at ease. I would not devolve to such savagery. I may have cast off my body, but I possess some semblance of rational mind, for the moment, at least. If they are thus able to replenish their ether... Oh. As bad as I suspect in this so-called feast, actually let's just see it for ourselves. We are not like to come to harm. Okay, so if he stole us says not to worry, then I'm not gonna worry. Hello? Let's do it. This facility is where we replenish our ether. Now then, if you were to take place with your comrades, okay. Are they literally just going to give us ether through here? Oh, little Shaggles! I forgot Shaggles was me. You brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet ether, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you should wait a little while longer. You brace yourself again, but nothing seems to happen. Just as I suspected, as meticulously as one might create the Aya's home world, this is Ultima Thule. One cannot simply generate ether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Amaranth. However appearances may seem, we must be ever mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. So, did you have your fill of ether? Alas, we couldn't absorb it. A deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask you how you normally replenish your ether? Oh! They seem so offended. Through your mouths, you say. How very primitive and quaint. Think that their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but to draw in sustenance besides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. No, we regrettably could not partake in your magnificent feast. Rest assured we feel welcome most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not have failed but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? Will you not favor us with an explanation? Your flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the Aya yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believed we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible such as land to the tangible such as intangible such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress. But the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see. Too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. This thus changed, we had more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations, until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. If we could but achieve this, we believed we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. And did you find the answers you sought? Oh, I say as I'm yawning. Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the confrontation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we will share it with you. No, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They are possessed of corporeal forms, their lives readily ended. As those who have gone before, is it not our duty to warn them? What? What thinkest thou? What does he still even have to say to all that? We have deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose you the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. Speak with us at the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Elegia. Like her master, who stole us, seeketh the truth of creation. How will the truth of the Ea, who uncovered all only to desire the end, fall upon our ears? To define the laws of creation would have been no small feat, even for the Ea. Nay, having eternal life and hence no sense of haste, would only have made it harder. Such tremendous drive for knowledge they once must have held, and I struggled to reconcile it with the listless beings before us. Whatever answers they found, it will not bring them happiness. You may be intimately familiar with the problem, know it like the back of your hand, yet be powerless to solve it. In the course of my struggles, I've often been made keenly aware of this fact. I wonder, have the Ea ever felt the same frustration? 'Tis true that a lack of knowledge can beget fear, therefore, in theory, by acquiring all knowledge, it may be possible to attain peace. But as Heidelin told us, all those people who attempted to free their worlds from life's woes made but failure, and the Ea are among them, as their presence here attests. The tale we are about to hear will not be a happy one. A fundamental truth. We will hear it, of course. Let us learn what has led to such an enlightened people to this indolent end. Before we hear the climax of the Ea's tales, perhaps I should speak of... On second thought, it would only be a distraction. We will talk more when the time is right. Here they are. Something seems to be weighing on Urianje's mind. Were we to join the Ea, there is one trifling matter I would fain investigate. Salix Grahatia, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. My thanks. We shall head outside the abode if you would kindly follow me. I know not what mischief you are plotting, Urianje, but I trust you have our best interests at heart. The rest of us will go on ahead to Elegia. Lest you worry, we won't start without you. Go with assist Urianje. Yeah, what is Urianje up to? There's a fate over here. Nevermore is the name of the fate. I might go do it. I'm gonna go do it. That is the boss fate. The boss fates are usually really easy. That is if I can make it over there. Maybe I should use the bike. I haven't even found a gemstone vendor in this place yet, so I don't know what I'm expecting. But yeah, Nevermore. Isn't Nevermore a poem? If I remember right, Nevermore is a poem recited by a black raven from Edgar Allan Poe. I wonder if that's what they're trying to reference. Are we going to be fighting a raven? It's not quite a black raven, but yeah, Edgar Allan Poe. Oh my god, my mind. I can't believe I actually... Wow. Nevermore. Goodbye. Okay, so we have one more fate to work on. Da, 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 da. And then I'll teleport back here and we can walk this way. Hello? Why is everything over here? Okay, after this, I only need one more fate to work on, and then I'll pretty much be good. Oh wait, your efforts have restored... Oh, was that already 6? Your efforts have restored some small measure of stability to Ultima Thule. Shared fate. Oh, I forgot I'm capped out on gemstones. Whoopsie! It's okay, I won't be doing any more fates for the rest of Ultima Thule. I think I'm finally done with those. Yeah, I am. I'm rank 2. So whenever we can find a gemstone vendor around this dump, I can get the writing map. But we're already done. Like, we're almost halfway done with Ultima Thule over here. Look at this. Udo told me it was going to take like 5 hours to make it to the end of here. Oh, spring, and a sizable one at that. I hadn't noticed it amongst the dunes. Aye, this place shall serve. Is this the spring you wish to investigate? Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is naught to investigate. 'Twas but a pretense to speak in private. What? Is he worried about Istola? You have our undivided attention. As we have established, here in Ultima Thule, the denizens of Ruined Stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the simulacra, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? Meteon has taken the hearts unto herself. That's why she's bearing the sorrow of the entire universe. I'm inclined to agree. If Meteon can take the emotions of others as her own, I dare say she would be able to recreate them more faithfully than had she relied on a historical account. By that logic, she must have visited them while they still lived. The dragons and the Ea both. So, too, did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Meteon perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own, a heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to her nature as an entelechy. In the course of her starfaring journey, if she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence, she would be powerless before that desire. Even as she possessed the power to grant it, the power of Dynamis, 'tis my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Meteon did unleash Dynamis and usher the dragons and Ea unto their doom. So, but the dragons had talked about their own demise being the machines. How does that make sense? Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she already lost to the ruin. Did she find already lost? In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find a way forward, pray ask yourselves this. In the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? Never again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades. I am bringing thee into my confidence. I would remain true to my word. Aw. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill my own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me, I know full well. I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs go such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we've been through, I will only say this. Do what you must, and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend, I shall. Rianche! Without further ado, let us go join our comrades. But I still can't help but what he think at first, though. I wonder if what he's trying to say is Meteion visited the dragons after everything happened. Because I don't know, the way you could also interpret that conversation was that she was the cause of the invasion of the machines. But clearly that can't be the case. Let us be off to Eligia. Graha. Well, I would do this fate, but I don't need to anymore. I'm gonna teleport. No! Oh! I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here. The wellspring of regret, the hollow of the flesh. Where knowledge leads was the name of this quest line. I understand you're taking your business. We're ready to begin. Let us hear the A's tale. Oh, Graha. Okay, fine. Let's do this. It seems everyone is accounted for. Shall we then?
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well.
Oh God, their voice.
Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not.
You will not? Oh my God, they were just so blunt with us.
We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Burdëned 3.
Burdëned 3?
As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating...
Oh, we don't have that much time left, do we? Oh my God.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born.
You mean like in real life? This is getting too meta. This is getting way too meta for me. This is exactly what we know. The end of the universe. Existential dread. It got way too real. Oh my God.
We scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter.
The true end of
The
days.
endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous
Existential dread. Oh my god. You know, I love that there is a near replicant enemies outside of the city here, and we're already talking about what it means to exist. Oh.
Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort. Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge.
Oh my god.
In silence unbroken, naught would stir.
What it means to exist is yeah.
Intellect was
Yeah,
once
you're right,
our
Emmy.
pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of
Oh, they were
suffering.
immortal.
Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators.
Also, hello, person. We're getting very existential in here, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture.
Testament, but we can't even read the language. It
Once
makes no
we
sense
have
to
obtained
us.
Vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness,
How are we supposed to forget everything you just told us?
and pure. It is the only way.
So that's your story.
Story. It's fact.
While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion?
A faulty conclusion. It's a story because of how they interpreted the facts.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is
I
beyond my
guess, but also, I don't know. I guess I'm relating it
And
to
that, I
scientific
accept,
facts we've
is true.
accepted in real life
I
as
do
well.
not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach
This
the
won't
wisdom
stop
of
me
the
because
air.
I can't read.
But of one thing am I absolutely
Oh, there she goes,
certain.
gamers.
I would not be happier in ignorance.
There she goes.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't!
Urianger.
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value.
Its true value.
This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught, but I will live as I always have.
Oh.
I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
My desire. Have we upset them?
I suppose it is only
Yeah,
to
we
be
did.
expected.
Alright, here we go. Here we
Feeble
go.
minds cannot
Oh,
fathom the
God.
terrifying gravity of it all.
They didn't even bother to mention that there isn't a path forward, by the way.
And we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Yeah, good luck with that. Another bird. There she goes.
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Azim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to
Azim's
summon us
magic.
back.
I literally talked about this at the beginning.
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
Please don't use Azim's magic. Well, I guess not immediately, I guess is what she's trying to say. Urianger.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Oh, as subterfuge is not required. Urianger.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret.
Oh, these two.
In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats.
But yeah, like you still called out the obvious, but still, I was not expecting her to be like, please don't use Azim's crystal.
And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality.
Astrology.
Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
My star chart said we'll survive. My star chart, you mean? But yeah, Urianger was like, the horoscope is in our favor. Goodbye. I'm a Virgo. Oh my god. Anyway, the path forward should have opened, right? It's a portal, I think.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled?
Rekindled? What? What are you talking about? Girl, what do you want? Haven't we had enough of you by now? We can have this conversation later.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Up there? Up or down? It's just hard to tell in here.
Is that another star?
I didn't even notice.
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life.
Only a light party
And where there
left.
was life still,
Grau's gonna have
the
to freaking tank.
inhabitants
I'm not
wished for
tanking.
death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again, to know suffering anew.
Are you gonna break that cycle?
True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in
But yeah,
not
that is the
being
life
born.
cycle of a star. When a star dies,
This is the
it becomes
gift I
reborn.
would give to you. To all life on beautiful Aetheris. To that end, We created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun.
What are you talking about?
Attain it if you can. Before your friends' emotions fade away. Along with their protection.
And she is gone. Where knowledge leads. And of course there's blue quests and yellow quests here, hello. She hoarded multiple stars worth of souls, bombarding their ether with dynamis to collapse the ether and fundamentally destroy the balance. What do you mean by destroy the balance of what? She's hoarded multiple stars worth of souls, yes. An egg, yeah. Our quest doesn't end here. All right, let me see. I'm trying to remember where it is. There is a story quest somewhere around here, I think. I am not appreciating the lack of gear I am seeing from these side quests. Technically, I am the right item level, but also, I know there's better gear. Oh, I'm loading. Okay, side quest time. From what I understand, I don't think these are story quests. So we're just gonna be pushing through them. Hello, more Aya. Give to me the ether current. Lay waste on 2 wandering souls. Oh my god. Oskachan Tria. Ostrakon Deca Octo. Yeah, this is all literally naming conventions that this is all naming conventions. Ostrakon Henna. Yeah, these are all numbers that Medion said in that one cutscene. Of life and death, so they can't. Also, she is trying to break the cycle. Hello, Nonuk. Give me the ether currents. Oh, Rin Kumiko. Face Omicron. Are these the things I'm supposed to beat up? Drifting Aya, they look so different. Why are these ones orange? I guess the Ether Current quest explained it. I think these guys went berserk or something. I don't know. Get out of here. Bam. Bam. And bam. Get out of here. Bam. You sense a hostile presence. Oh my god. What a horrifying thing. It's a unified Aya. The OST has changed a little bit. There's drums in the background. I noticed that they're... It's almost as if our friends are... Our friends... Oh, I'm going to die. But yeah, it's almost as if our friends are changing the background music themselves. But yeah... It almost sounds as if the music's a little bit more alive. Actually, somebody talked about it in Shout Chat a little bit. Well, they didn't really talk about it. They were like, is the background music in Japan different from the North American version? And then somebody in Shout Chat said, not to my knowledge. Which makes me wonder if there's going to be singing, which would actually be really cool. That'd be really cool, except that means, if that means there's gonna be singing, I can't help but wonder. There's still 3 people alive. I wonder if everyone is gonna end up sacrificing themselves. Let me mute shout chat. I keep forgetting to. That's some morbid math. Yeah. Hello. Wait, what are we doing for this side quest? I think we're helping these AF find their way back home. Hello? You need to go home now. Hello? The answer to life, 42. God, this localization team. Precisely. That's the very conclusion I arrived at myself. Oh my god, what is the answer to life, the universe, to everything? 42. Meditating Aya. Hello. Ew, put your head back in. Yeah, y'all should... let's see, go back. That was my answer so fast. I don't know how to feel about the side quests, also. I kind of wish they gave gear. I wish. But yeah, not a single side quest here offers a gear coffer. Granted, I am geared up enough on my Black Mage to be able to go into the dungeon, but also... Oh, I'll take paint. Which one do I have? I don't... do I have... Oh, I have Celeste Green. I need to make Alice proud. I'll take the Celeste Green. They gave you that gear beforehand. Yeah, but they didn't give accessories, is what I've been trying to say. Like, of course we have job quest gear, but you would think they would at least put accessory coffers in here. Hello. All right, we got 2 ether currents. Easy peasy.